Houston is in complete shambles today. It's negative 7 degrees Celsius, which sounds way more hardcore. It's actually like 19 degrees Fahrenheit out. Work's closed, gym's closed, everything's closed. It is frozen. Water temperature is currently, it says 9 degrees Celsius. Is that thing working? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not doing cold water today. Cold water's about to do me. Let's go. Oh yeah, see, so when my hands go in, it's like another level. Like, that's what's the coldest right now is my hands. So I noticed yesterday when I went in, my hands were clenched, which means I was anticipating the cold water, maybe trying to hold on to something that wasn't there. And one thing that's really helped me doing cold water is realizing the difference between pain and suffering. Pain is there, but suffering is pain plus the addition of thought. And so I really think about that when I go into the cold water. It's like, okay, you know it's going to be cold. And so not fighting that, just acknowledging it, really kind of changes the mindset. I mean, you have to realize, like, people pay hundreds of dollars to do cold tubs. People spend so much money on cold tubs. They pay hundreds of dollars per session to do cryotherapy.
Are you fucking crazy? If you get pneumonia, I'm gonna make you sign a waiver.
Yeah, maybe you should, but
Get your ass inside.
oh man. That's my old OG landlord. So oh man. People pay hundreds of dollars to do this. People pay hundreds of dollars a session to do cryotherapy, and it's like, but then when it's frozen outside, everyone's like shutting down. So, oh, I forgot to start my timer. All right, well, my goal is to do 5 minutes. I'm gonna assume that was about a minute. We'll round down. We're gonna say that was at least a minute. We'll do 4 more. I was low-key scared she'd come out. I know she doesn't get the cold water. Oh, man. Recording yourself in cold water is interesting. Another thing I learned yesterday is that I was struggling yesterday. I don't know if you could tell in my voice, but you couldn't tell. Like, you couldn't tell physically, like, the internal struggle I was having. And I think that's an interesting lesson in life. Like, I was really struggling in the cold water yesterday, but on video I looked totally fine, like, physically. And I think about that with people too. Like, people often look fine, and it really is like has zero indication to what they're going through mentally or internally. So yeah, you can learn a lot from videotaping yourself going in cold water. So I plan on calling this video Creative in Cold Water. I don't know, maybe I edit it at the end, it feels like something different, so I title it something else. But what I mean by creative in cold water is, I think once you start to get comfortable in cold water, you can start to do creative things. So, maybe that's like the laps that I'm doing, putting my head underwater. Maybe it's the way I get into water. So yesterday I clenched my fist. Today my palms were open to the sky. Just doing little things like that. I mean, I feel like documenting cold water is such a new game, such a new space that you could really be the first to do certain things like jumping in the water instead of just slowly getting in. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get there over the course. Alright, we got about 1 more minute to hit 5 minutes. I'm gonna start my head underwater and laps now. Just yeah. Just so that we actually hit 5 minutes like yesterday. I think we hit 11 minutes in the cold water, which was good, but no need to be a hero. We're doing 5 minutes a day. We're gonna keep it sustainable. That's the thing. If you go crazy every single day, you're gonna burn out. Just go from A to B. So here we go. Okay. Hit a Michael Phelps swim move. Let's go. Cold water did me today. Let's go.